What's going on, y'all? I want to talk about love. I think this would be a good topic to talk about love. One thing I understand about love is that love is conditional. I used to think that unconditional love existed, but the older that I'm getting, the more and more I'm starting to realize that love is conditional. Um, there's no such thing as unconditional love. And I'm seeing that, especially the older that I get now. Um, my mother told me a long time ago that unconditional love didn't exist. And now that I think about it, she was right. Unconditional love does not exist because people love you based on what you look like, what they can gain from you. That's the basis of love. Um, I used to believe that people could love you unconditionally, but the older that I'm getting, I'm starting to see that love is based on circumstances, and when circumstances change, all the love goes out the window. Um, love is conditional. My mother was right. Um, I used to believe that women love men unconditionally, but I recall hearing Kevin Samuels say that women are not meant to love you unconditionally. Kevin Samuels was right. You know, the church had me believing that uh, if you got a good heart, if you do right by people, if you strive to be a good person, that you know, you'll be loved. But that's a lie because you will not be loved. Uh, unconditional love is a myth. It sounds nice, but in the real world, that does not exist. And the basis of love is strictly all about what you look like and what you have financially. That's the basis of love right there. If you don't look good to people, if you don't have nothing, then you're not going to get any love. Um, it's crazy how people use the term love so loosely because the idea of real love, it really is made up. And this world that we live in is just a fake place. It's a fake place with a lot of fake characters. And I'm seeing everything clear as day now. Like this whole true love stuff, I had to get that foolishness out of my noggin. That is a myth. You know, doing right by people, trying to have, good character and trying to be this upstanding person. No one cares about those things. No one cares about those things. And your appearance and what you have, that's going to determine the love and admiration that you receive out here in this world. Because that's really what this life is all about. Life is not about being a good person. It's not about having morals. It's not about trying to do right by people. It's not about any of that. This life here, and I'm seeing it, the basis of love is all about looks and what you have. That's the basis of love right there. It's a cold world out here. And I see it clear as day. This world is cold. And I just realized that I've been living in a fairy tale myself, believing that uh, I'm gonna get unconditional love, and you know, even when it comes to your family members, you would think that your family members would love you unconditionally, but they don't love you unconditionally either. They love you based on conditions. You know, this 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 is some real stuff right here, and I think this is something that needs to be. This is something that definitely needs to be taught to a lot of youngsters. They need to be taught from the time they're children that love is based on conditions. It's based on circumstances. People will love you based on what they can gain from you, based on what they can benefit from you. If a person feels they can't get anything from you, then they're not going to love you. And that's what I'm realizing at this point in my life, is that this idea of love is all conditional. It's all based on circumstances. And when certain circumstances change, then that's when the love goes out the window. It's really cold when you think about it, but it's the truth. I used to believe that people will love you no matter what. Long as you're a good person, long as you do right by people, long as you have a good heart. I used to think people will love you no matter what. Goes to show how wrong I was. I truly was wrong, believing the things that I believed. But see, the church grooms you to be that way. It grooms you to believe that, people gonna be down for you no matter what. They're gonna love you no matter what. It's one thing that, I feel more content and more confident now, realizing that love is all based on conditions. It's all based on circumstances. And this is a brutal truth that I feel if you learn this brutal truth early, if kids learn this type of stuff early, it'll save them a lot of heartache and pain in the future. But let me know your thoughts on the idea of love. Do you believe that love is conditional or unconditional? Because I'm seeing that love is conditional. But I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a good one.